Hey y'all, welcome to my contribution to October's collection obsession that we are hosting over at the Crafty Low or No Spin Facebook group. And this is my first layout, and I am using Photo Plays Tula and Norbert Sweet as Honey. I have my photos selected, I have my layout that I'm going to scrap lift selected, and my paper. So I just wanted to show that to you real quickly. This is a photo of my sister and I at a vintage market days, and for your admission to, if you left and came back in, you just showed them a photo of you. They took a photo of everybody as they came in at this little bench. And so then if you left and wanted to come back, you could just show them the photo, and that would be your re-entry, and probably hoping you would post it on social media. It's great marketing because there's probably a bazillion photos of people who attended this vintage market days earlier this year that posted on their Facebook along with myself. So this is the photo I'm going to use. It's a 5x7. And the reason I picked it along with this collection is the little sunflower wall hangings in the background. And so I will be using the sunflower paper. I'm going to use this wood grain, and I am also going to cut this paper and use the gingham on the back. So that is my 3 main pieces of pattern paper that I'm going to use, and I will be scrap lifting a layout that was on Paper Issues, and I do not know who to give the original credit to because it was a layout that I had favorited on Instagram, and it didn't say who the original layout was by, but it was for their Scrap Lift Sunday series. So the layout that I'm going to scrap lift is somebody had scrap lifted from somebody else. So that is what I'm going to do, and when we come back, I'll either have a partially completed layout or a completed layout. Okay, so I am back with my finished layout, and I did end up using the 2 pieces of paper that I had planned. I took the sunflower paper and cut it and used the B side, which is this black gray gingham, and I just wallpapered it on a piece of orange cardstock. You may see some of it peeking up here. I have to trim that off. And then I took the wood grain paper, and I just took it and folded it and put a crease in it, and then I cut on the crease. So it kind of mimics you thinking like I took this sunflower paper and folded it down on itself when it's actually a separate sheet of paper. Now, one of the things I do enjoy about scrap lifting is you kind of use products that's not in your normal repertoire of items. Mine, for example, is ribbon. I have a lot of ribbon. I don't think about it. I don't use it a lot. So the layout I scrap lifted had like a tassel ribbon hanging off of it, but I wanted to use a black ribbon, and I really liked this ribbon. It's like a velvet, but as you can see, it's a lot wider in its original state, and to me, that was just a bit too much for my liking. So instead of trying to cut it in half, I just put some photo splits on the back side of this wood grain paper, and then just kind of, you know, carefully lined it up like so. So you only see, you know, the bottom half of the ribbon peeking out. So if you have product that you want to use and it may not quite work out, if you just put a little thought behind it, you can maybe come up with a solution for being able to use it. And then for this little chain floss string, I have this, and it is very old. It is so old that you can see some of the adhesive stuck to the plastic versus coming off on the floss. This is back in the QVC day, so a lot of you, if you've been around a while, you may remember this, you may have used it, or you may still have some too. So I was glad to pull a couple things out of my stash to make use of it. So then I just went into the embellishments that came with this collection. I had the die cut pack and the stickers. And so this was actually a frame. I cut it in half so I could put a piece here and here. And this was a little journaling spot. It's got some B as in B-E-E cute saying underneath here. So I just hid that. And then here are some heart stickers that were on the sticker sheet. This came out of a box of loose embellishments that I have that I keep on my desk to just throw little odds and ends in. And so I found that, and then I put this little bee, it says "You're the bee's knees" on here. My title says "Sibling Life," and these are letter stickers. Then this also was a photo frame, and the die cut pack, this is a tag. It had some kind of saying on here, but I covered it up with this little birdhouse sticker. This was also in the die cut pack. And then I just lined behind here with this same wood grain. This is where I'm going to put my journaling. I really don't have a lot to say about this particular layout. That's where my journaling is going to go. I may add the date here. And then I went into my stash again and pulled out some of these little Prima paper flowers that we all have had a ton of, and added them on top of there was a little yellow floral on the sticker here, and there was a little yellow floral here, and that's what gave me the idea. So I just glued the little yellow floral on top of the yellow floral and added these little gold centerpieces to it. And I think that's pretty much it for this layout. It came together pretty quickly, and I enjoyed it, using it. I've been wanting to scrapbook this photograph, so that's one of the reasons why I had picked this collection, because I had this photo in mind, and we'll see what I come up with next. See you next time. Bye.